Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Violet Plays Monster. I have connected a couple of nether portals here because I have a quarry on the other end. I shall show you. I created just this little room. Ignore that. I was AFK and I didn't want the zombies getting me. Yeah, experiencing some lag. Yeah, I just created this little room. We are at a location when we were out and about exploring the area. I stumbled across some GeoStrata. I think I left that in the video, discovering the GeoStrata. So I started a quarry for this ravine to access it. I wanted all the stone. So that is what we have going on right here. I've actually did a couple of just standard 9x9. I believe that's the standard quarry settings. A couple right there. And see if I can get a little bit. Ooh! That was lucky. I meant to land on there. I did not mean to land on this little itty bitty strip, but okay, that was good luck. I did a couple, one right there and then one right there, just to kind of see how far down the GeoStrata rocks were, and then actually it goes all the way to bedrock. So I went ahead and made a larger one, and as you can see, there are like veins throughout. I don't know if this is just in certain chunks like this, or if it occurs in just all over, and it just, because GeoStrata for some reason doesn't seem to be in most of the chunks that we set up, you know, that loaded, you know, when we first started the map. I'm not sure why. I've only ever come across it in this area. I don't know if that's just because this was a new chunk I loaded, or if it's because something specific about this area. It seems to span both swamp and aspen. Not aspen. What is it? What are you called? Forest? Taiga. Taiga, that's right. So I don't think it has anything to do with the biome. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I want the rocks. So that is what we're doing here. We're getting the rocks. So we can do a few more variations on our buildings to build up our town and make them look nice. So I just wanted to check on this. I actually wanted to switch out. I have this leadstone energy cell, which only has, what's that, like 2 million? Is that enough? Yeah, 2 million, which seems like a lot, but it actually goes through pretty fast. So we are going to replace it with the gold version, which is this guy, the redstone energy cell, who has like 10 million. It lasts a lot longer, so that way we can have this going on without worrying too much about it. And this is a huge difference between this episode and my second episode where I could not operate it. Yeah, it's like, what, 10 million? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so that will last us a lot longer, and we can ignore it. I have it set up to where everything, all the certain rocks I want, all the different types of stones, go here. The black and the green lead to this ender chest, and I'll show you the sister chest of that here in a minute. I'm getting rid of all the gravel. I want all the extra goodies to go here. We'll have to monitor it and make sure this doesn't fill up. This is with two quarries, two of the smaller quarries, and now we're running the big ones, so we might fill up, but we should be okay for a while. And then I wanted dirt, because we're actually getting low on dirt, believe it or not. So I just got a barrel going of that, and once that fills up, then I'll have the barrel going with the gravel to get voided with the void transport pipe. So yeah, so that's just about where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that in there, and let's go ahead and go back, and I'll show you the sister chest of that in a couple of the buildings. I'll be right back. And we're back on our little location here, our home base, our hometown. I don't know what to call it. London something? I don't know. I think Justar actually has a name picked out for it, but I don't remember. It's punny because, of course, it's Justar. He likes his puns. I wanted to show you this real quick. I don't know what this is. Obviously, one of the guys made it, but I don't know what this is. I know what the sugar cane is in my hand, but yeah, it looks like fuel, and there's iron tank walls there, but there's gravel and lava. See, it's just gravel on the outside, gravel on the inside, with the thing of lava, and then it's not poisonous or anything, but I can't tell what it is. I don't know if it's supposed to be just like some sort of weird fountain, or if it's some sort of necessary machine part that I'm not aware of. I don't know. But we're gonna have to ask. Nobody's on right now, so we can't ask, but that's something I want to know. Let's go around this way and I'll show you. I've laid out some of the areas where I want buildings to go, so you can kind of get an idea of the way this little town of ours is going to get laid out. We're still working on the industrial area, all the different buildings, each building with a different purpose, just because it's more fun that way. Of course, you saw in the previous episodes of this, still haven't done much with the inside. I actually placed this with these oak planks here on the corners, are actually the glowstone infused oak planks, so they give off a little bit of light. Not much. I was a little disappointed in how much light they gave off. I was hoping it'd be kind of a way of lighting the room surreptitiously, and I guess it is in that way, but not so much so. Did I ever show you this? The Schwann's Meat Market. This is not mine, this is just Tar's, but I think it's awesome. I think it's just so funny. All the different meats. We don't have that much other than beef. We have lots. Actually, I need to fill up on beef, come to think of it. Let's get rid of these 8. This stuff in my inventory, we're going to do a different episode, so just ignore that for right now. That's going to be a different episode. We're going to focus on buildings right now. Close that. Okay. And then, of course, our forgery here. There's not forgery, Steelworks? Steelworks. Vulcan Steelworks. Fantastic name. Okay. Then we have our paint shop. Did I show you this? I can't remember. This is, obviously this is not finished, but this is just laying out where it's going to go. I was playing around with ideas for the inside. I liked this for a little while. I don't like it anymore. I have another idea. And that, okay, come on. There we go. This is where all our tree dyes are going to be located. Here we have all our beautiful tree dyes. Eventually we'll hook this all up to the system so it's all automated. I think it actually makes just our little twitchy if things are not automated. This is the sister chest to the quarry I showed you. So this is all of the stone that we have so far from, not all of it's GeoStrata. I'm actually going to take a screenshot for my thumbnail. Not all of it's GeoStrata. Most of it is. Of course, we have the cobblestone at the top. We have a couple of things from Chisel. I think there's that raw marble there right in the middle in front of us is from Chisel. This limestone here on the end, the 5 stacks, is from a Master's Resource. But we have it, the chest is right here. We have in, what are they called? The autarkic gate that pulls anytime there's anything in inventory, any items in inventory. It gives an energy pulse which activates the wooden transport pipe which pulls items out of the chest. The diamond pipes here, of course, sort everything so everything goes where it's supposed to go. All the cobblestone is set for the top. That's where the diamond pipe is. I had just this gold pipe on the end, but the stuff was flying out the end. It wasn't going into all the barrels, especially because you'd have one of each of the same items. You'd have, like, you know, 1 limestone, 1 limestone, 1 limestone, 3 limestone, 1 limestone. And then the granite would come along and just boom. So that's what the diamond pipe is, to force it to go into the correct one. The gold pipe is to hopefully, if one overflows, it will get caught. That's the idea anyway. Light colored stones on the bottom, dark colored stones, and then kind of an oddish stone. But yeah, so obviously this is our stonery, or not stonery, masonry? Stone quarry building. This is where you get stone. I guess masonry is the correct word. I should look that up at some point. Anyway, so this building, of course, is going to be mostly stone. So we're going to let the quarry run for a while and then play with the different options that we have and get that built up. And down this road, I extended the road, as you can see. This is going to be our brewery, future of the distillery. So we're going to have the fermenter and everything that I was going to put over there. GeoStrata doesn't really want it over there, which is fine. I don't mind moving it. We're going to move it closer to here. He wants this to be more of an industrial complex, as he requested. And that's, you know, like I said, I don't really care where it's at. So this is going to be the distillery here, and we'll put a tavern, of course. I can't believe I overlooked a tavern, but somewhere in here we need at least 1 tavern. And then here's going to be our IC2 building. It's going to be a big L-shaped building. This isn't the full layout. I was thinking it'd probably go, you know, maybe like there. It's going to be a big building because it's going to be part of our industrial complex. I don't know what I'm going to call it. All of our, distillery has for the fermenters and the masonry and the paint shop for the docks. So, something store-like. I still need to build a building, too, for the tree shop. This will be the carpenter's building. It's just going to be attached. But I want to build a building around this and kind of hide it a little bit. So, those are our plans. Okay, I came back to check on the quarry and accidentally fell in. So while we are here, might as well take a look around. One whole redstone energy cell. All, what was it, like 10 million units? 100 million? I don't know. A lot of power is now all gone. And we haven't even hit, let's see, what level are we on? We're on level 52. We haven't even hit gold level yet. We've been having quite a bit of lag on the server, so I think I might go ahead and just take down the quarry for now. What I might do, maybe leave the quarry and get rid of the running water, because I know the running water creates quite a bit of lag. Digging down these sections, that apparently there are, the lower you go, the different types of minerals are available. Not minerals, like basalt and shale, but there's more down further at the different levels. There's a different type of rock further down, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we'll go look up that as soon as I can get out of this water. Okay. Alright. So we're wrong ender bag. Ender pouch. We are going to go ahead and I think grab this water. Like I said, I think we might go ahead and just leave the quarry in place and just remove the water. Hopefully we can do this without dying. I put the water down because the quarry will not run with lava. And so you put the water down to get rid of... this is interesting. To get rid of the lava. And it'll clear obsidian. How did I get that all the way down there? Okay, let's do this. And that, okay. We're probably going to get quite a bit of lag with all this water updating. Having to update the chunks. That's okay. We got another one way down here. I'm just somehow genius at this. Oh! Did I get it? I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. There we go. Like I said, genius! Okay, I don't know why I did that, but it just looked off. Needed to be corrected. Let's see. Obviously, I put down quite a bit of water. Got that one. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the rest off camera. Might be a little bit boring. If anything interesting happens, I'll hit record again. But otherwise, see you in a bit. Okay, so all of the water is gone. I hid in my little hut during the night and let the water drain and try not to tax the system too much. Ooh, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. I think we're okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so we still have a long way to go. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Let's go see how much we have. Actually, let's go back and we'll see how much. Oh, well, look first. Not a bad haul. For two small quarries, working on the, third really large one. Not a bad haul. Not a ton of stuff. Maybe we'll get more. But we're not really here for that. We're here for the rocks. Just kind of funny. Ignore the diamonds. We want the rocks. This is going to be kind of a disjointed episode. I'm actually, truth be told, piecing together a couple of episodes. As you'll see from an annotation earlier, I did half of it before I did the paint building and then the other half after the paint building, and that's because I actually have a really big project going on that there's actually a few reasons. The biggest reason is I've got a really big project going on that I'm not quite ready to reveal yet. All shall be revealed in time, but I'm still working on it, so I'm still having to spend quite a bit of time doing that off camera. That is also because the server was down for a little while, for a couple of days. With GeoStrata moving, he's the one who's in charge of the server. So with him moving, he just wasn't able to restart it, which, I mean, I totally understand. They've got a lot going on. And I've actually have a lot going on, so in a way it was actually kind of serendipitous, their timing, the server being down, because I was unable to work on it myself. It was kind of nice to have a little bit of a break because I had a lot going on my own. And it's going to be disjointed and short. I don't know why I'm checking on this. I just like this. I think it came out okay. And this is going to be slightly disjointed and slightly short, a short episode, because I need to actually get to bed early because I'm attempting to see the Northern Lights tonight. We're supposed to have a good chance of seeing them. I'm currently living in Alaska. I've been here for over a year now and have not seen the Northern Lights. I have seen one bear. I have not been salmon fishing, and I have not seen the Northern Lights, and it's just ridiculous. I've been here a year, so more than a year. So the chances are good. We're supposed to have clear sky. I'm in an area where you rarely get blue sky, or clear sky, I should say. But it's clear sky. Forecast is good for the Northern Lights. But you have to go out like at 2 a.m. So it is a work night for me. I will have to get up and go to work at my regular time. So I need to get to bed early so I can wake up at 2 a.m., drive down to where there are no lights, and go see if I can see the Northern Lights. I actually did that a couple nights ago, and I was not so lucky. So hopefully I will have more luck tonight. This is our haul so far. These are these little guys here are the ones that popped up and surprised me that I think are at the lower levels. I don't remember any of their names. But see how few there are, and I think, like I said, they're only at the lower level. You have to dig pretty down, because I thought I had them all, and I came and checked, and these guys are sitting in the gold chest over at the quarry, and it surprised me. So, but we're doing pretty good. We're getting some good numbers. Obviously, the masonry is going to be built out of one or more of these. It's a matter of which ones we want to use. We have to, I still have all the water buckets on me. I need to get rid of those. So yeah, so let's see what we can do with these. Is it recipe or, no, we don't know how to make it. We want to know what we can do with it. Oh, you can make stone tools and stuff with them. That's helpful, but, I mean, helpful as in it's kind of cool that they can do all of that. It's raining. But kind of, why would you want to do that with as much trouble, especially as it's been for me to get all of this? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to make cobblestone from it? Okay, paths. We played with the paths a little bit. I think I showed that in an episode. I can't remember. Smelt it down for smooth sandstone. Okay. All the ways you can smelt it down. Granite to cobblestone or granulate. Oh, or dictionary. Does it change? Can you put one in and get another? Can you put cobblestone into an or dictionary and get any of these out? Have I done this quarry for nothing? Did I break the server, overload it for something you could get? Okay, the or dictionary. Is that something? Is that something you can make? No. Okay, so maybe that's, I don't know what that is. We're gonna pretend like you can't do that. I don't think you can. Yeah, so here we have the sandstone. I don't think I'm gonna like the cobblestone version of most of these. I think that might be a little too. I wonder if you can do anything with the chisel. Give me one of those. Okay, let's get the chisel out. Actually, let's get rid of that and get rid of that. Let's make some room in our inventory and get our chisel out from somewhere. So much stuff. Let's see what we can do. Can we do anything with it? No. Okay. Maybe we should smelt some of these up, see what they look like. I'm just going to end up picking that stuff up again, aren't I? Of course, we know what they look like because they're sitting over there unsmelted. Oh, yeah, unsmelted. They're sitting over there in their natural state in the quarry. So we know what those look like. Of course, we don't have them here in front of us. I like having different options available for decorative blocks. I think the vanilla that they're adding the new blocks in, I think that's awesome. I don't know if I particularly like the looks of them. Per se, I haven't really played. I have not played in vanilla at all yet. I've really only had time for monster at the moment. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let's get some of these weird ones. These are kind of cool looking. Oh, see? Yeah, we put it. Let's go over here and toss this stuff in. Actually, get rid of it. There we go. There we go. Give that to me. Thank you. See, this one I think I might like in the cobblestone form. Possibly. Maybe. Maybe not. Meh. Meh. These guys I'm not super familiar with because they were at the bottom. So maybe we'll smelt these up and see what there is to see. Okay, so yeah. So that's... Ooh, that one has pink in it, which is unexpected. Okay, so those are most of our options. I think I'm gonna lay out the ones I don't have. I wasn't paying attention to which ones I was pulling, so I'll put the rest out, and then I think I'm gonna smelt one of each and put them on top so we can get a good look. Hopefully you don't hear that crazy running back and forth in the background. My cats have decided to just go crazy. I can't explain it. They're cats. They're weird. Anyway, so I'm going to smelt up some variations of these so we can take a look at what they look like in their natural state, and I will be right back. You know, I don't know if I ever showed you that I named the pups. I don't think you can see it with my things off. Yeah, Perdito and Ordo, since those were the two types, node types that we were looking for when we found them. Yeah, I still haven't named the cat, but these are Perdito and Ordo, and they're hanging out with me. Boys, sit. I need to change the color of their collar, but for some reason it's not letting me. But, I mean, once I name them, it's unnecessary, I guess. Irrelevant. Irrelevant! Anyway, these are our options after smelting. These are only GeoStrata. I wanted to specifically see the GeoStrata, because that was the one that we didn't have previously. So these are all the different options, and I was surprised by how different they looked once they were smelted up. I do tend to like the smelting better. It's kind of funny, because it almost looks like they took the cobblestone and then smudged the colors together more to make the smelted version. So yeah, so we have basalt and granite, which is I actually like quite a bit. It's a little pinkish, but it's kind of a nice look to it. Then we have granulite, which looks like it's got little pebbles almost in it. We have quartz, which is nice and smooth. This is actually pronounced nice. I know this. I know this one. This is nice. And it is in fact nice. It's aptly named because it is very nice. That little bit of pink in the cobblestone, that's just kind of a nice little dimension to it. And you can see it, it's all smudged in there. Anyway, moving on. Hornfell, shale, sandstone. The pumice is an interesting texture. Both the cobblestone and the smooth stone version. This is schist, I think is how you would pronounce that, which I like schist quite a bit. Marble and limestone. So there we go. Those are our options. I want to build with these, not because I can't build with anything else, but I want, of course, the masonry to be made of stone, and since I've gone out of my way to collect these, I of course want to use these. The question now is, which ones do we pick? And the inside can be something else. It's just the outside of the building. We can do a layer of the inside, so, you know, in wood, or paint it or something, so it's nice and different if we so choose. But we definitely want the outside. I'm thinking a couple of different, in fact. I think we might need to do more than two. Of course, one of the questions is, can we make slabs out of these and stairs? We can always do microblocks if those are necessary. You know what, let's just do @geos. Let's do the mod. There we go. Yeah, we could have seen them here, but it's better to see them in person, I think. Okay, so they don't do slabs or stairs, but that is all right because we have... Ooh, we're missing one. We don't have that one. Oh, it looks like we can do bricks. Okay, so we can do bricks, and we can do the smooth stone, and we can do the cobblestone, and we can use the saw to break it down into smaller blocks. Oh, onyx. We don't have this one either. We're missing some. I thought we got them all. Wow, migmatite. We're missing migmatite, onyx, and peridotite. Peridotite? I'm not a geologist, in case anyone was wondering. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do the ones that we have. Obviously not this episode because we're getting late in the episode, and like I said, I've got to wrap it up quick. So I think at some point in the next episode, we're going to start building once I settle on a couple. I kind of like the way the gneiss and the hornfels are working together. Ain't gonna lie. Problem with that, of course, is they're very close. Are they contrasty enough? You know how I like me some contrast. Tone. That's tone on tone. Well, the frames are contrast, but that's definitely contrasty. Contrasty is, yes, that is a word. Totally a word. Do not make it up just now. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that gneiss. Mostly because it's got multicolored. And I have to admit, I like the granite quite a bit, too. I'm thinking we need a granite floor. Maybe granite countertops. Everybody wants granite countertops, right? Right. Totally. For sure. Yeah. Okay. Before I break out into songs from my childhood, which you don't want me to sing, let us go ahead, and I think we're going to call the episode. So we will definitely do the granite building at some the masonry building at some point. We'll start building the IC2 machines too. Those are definitely on my to-do list. I want to build all of that IC2. I want a jetpack, and if we're going to go down that path, might as well go down the whole path. So we'll work on the IC2, not the building, because I think that's going to be enough building episodes for a little while once we get the masonry going. We'll do the machines and get those up and running. And then my super secret mega project. Hopefully we shall be able to finish that up soon, and I shall be able to reveal it. I'm hoping it's not a huge disappointment. That would be sad. I'd just hang my head in shame. Walk down the aisle. It's kind of, it's not enacting much shame if you're walking too fast. Of course, you can't tell. Did you notice how that happens? Look, when you put the boots on, perspective changes. Isn't that wild? It makes me a little dizzy, actually. Not dizzy, but, a little of that motion sick, like, whoa. Whoa. Okay, and on that note, I think it's time to go ahead and say goodbye for now. And I'm doing everything I don't want to do. You think by now I'd have learned. There we go. Yes, there we go. Hello. Hello, hello. So we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. Say goodbye, Perdito and Ordo. Nothing. Oh, you just got dissed. One of the dogs just dissed y'all. I'll reprimand him later. I don't know which one. Come back. Okay, yeah. All right, you're forgiven.